Dan Jenkins co-wrote the screenplay based on his novel of the same name about Juanita, a barmaid in Ft. Worth, Texas, who wants to be a country western songwriter. A man in a legal but hurtful business needs an escort for some social events, and hires a beautiful prostitute he meets, only to fall in love. 4 medical students experiment on near-death experiences that involve past tragedies until the dark consequences begin to jeopardize their lives. A young woman fakes her own death in an attempt to escape her nightmarish marriage, but discovers it is impossible to elude her controlling husband. Neil Jordan's historical biopic of Irish revolutionary Michael Collins, the man who led a guerrilla war against the UK, helped negotiate the creation of the Irish Free State, and led the National Army during the Irish Civil War. The life of a simple bookshop owner changes when he meets the most famous film star in the world. A movie publicist deals with the messy public split of his movie's co-stars while keeping reporters at bay while a reclusive director holds the film's print hostage. An adaptation of the cult memoir of game show impresario Chuck Barris, in which he purports to have been a CIA hitman. A free-thinking art professor teaches conservative 1950s Wellesley girls to question their traditional social roles. Intertwining couples and singles in Los Angeles break up and make up based on the pressures and expectations of Valentine's Day. A married woman realizes how unhappy her marriage really is, and that her life needs to go in a different direction. After a painful divorce, she takes off on a round-the-world journey to find herself. A look at the lives of the strong-willed women of the Weston family, whose paths have diverged until a family crisis brings them back to the Oklahoma house they grew up in, and to the dysfunctional woman who raised them. A tight-knit team of rising investigators, along with their supervisor, is suddenly torn apart when they discover that one of their own teenage daughters has been brutally murdered. 3 generations come together in the week leading up to Mother's Day. Financial TV host Lee Gates and his producer Patty are put in an extreme situation when an irate investor takes over their studio. A New York girl sets her father up with a beautiful woman in a troubled marriage while her stepsister gets engaged. A reporter is assigned to write a story about a woman who has left a string of fiancés at the altar. An unemployed single mother becomes a legal assistant and almost single-handedly brings down a California power company accused of polluting a city's water supply. A woman's world is rocked when she discovers her husband is cheating on her. The Taylor family is devastated by an accident that takes place on the day their matriarch is due to graduate from college decades after leaving to raise her children. Daniel Ocean recruits one more team member so he can pull off 3 major European heists in this sequel to Ocean's 11.